What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Boom coming at you all with a brand new Supreme NCAA drop list alongside some lookbook bricks. Honestly, I am happy Supreme is dropping some mid alongside this collection because I hate it when we get a really solid collab and there's some actually like really good lookbook items. I can't do these quadruple carts, y'all. It's too much pressure. We're gonna talk about the full drop list, what I recommend for you guys for resale. There is gonna be some good resale this week. If you missed my video yesterday, I went over the full NCAA collection, and today we're gonna speed run this drop list. It's Wednesday. I want to get this video out to y'all, so let's just hop into it. Let me know what you plan on going for. I'm gonna build my cart in front of y'all today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get into it. Now, I've been going back and forth. I cannot decide what to go for, y'all. The hockey jersey, the stadium jacket, like both of these are by far the best items out of this collection in my opinion, so I think I'm gonna do something nasty, y'all. I think I'm gonna be trying for the jacket, and I think I'm getting a slot for the jersey, but that's my son! This is my boy! I know y'all are gonna hate me for it, but that's why I always recommend y'all to come join the Browser Boys, because you can get a slot yourself. If there's items you're like, man, I got no chance for this, because stuff like this hockey jersey, I think it's gonna teleport. We've seen jerseys become a very difficult to cop item from Supreme, so I'm just hoping I can end up with something from this collab to show off to y'all. If I get this hockey jersey, I'm going for the camo one off of a slot. I actually think I'm gonna keep it. I really like this jersey, and I love me some Supreme camo. I don't know why, but when Supreme does camo, like it does something to me, bro. It's like a teenage girl looking at Justin Bieber. Those Realtree True Religion jeans are one of my favorite items I've ever owned from the brand. This is why I always recommend you guys to come join the group Browser, because you can get slots, you can get my write-ups for every single week. I'm gonna do a write-up tonight of my favorite items to go for. To join, just hit the link in the description. You can also just join the free Discord if you want to just talk with the boys. But let's get into this drop, and starting it off, we got some weird items as the top upvoted. Number one is the Rocher water glasses. These are actually a pretty cool style of glass, but Supreme has been coming out with so much glass stuff recently. I already have those mugs from a couple seasons ago that I do love. I've never taken them out of the box, so they're I don't know, man. I actually think this is a really W item though. 78 bucks for a set of 6 glasses. That is a really good deal. If this was a different week, I would probably go buy these, but it seems like for actual profit, we have not seen these glasses really do much on the market. Those mugs I was talking about really are not going for much over retail. It kind of surprises me because I feel like this is a very tasteful item. It's a super cool subtle flex you can have at your home. You offer someone some water, maybe a little bit of lean, and then you show them the Supreme glass. Like, I feel maybe I'm just mind of a fucking middle schooler, but I would think that's pretty cool. So this is a W personal, but at 78, I don't think it's really gonna have profit. Moving it on, we have the flashlight keychain coming in at 48 bucks. Now, dude, I don't know. The flashlight keychain is actually a pretty useful thing, but at 48 bucks, that's a little too steep for me. Let me take a closer look, because a lot of these Supreme like keychain items, the Supreme logos will rub off. And looking at these, I think the exact same thing is gonna happen. I wish this was some kind of like engraved logo, because yeah, these are gonna look really bad and damaged if you use them a lot on your keychain. The blue-green gradient, it's pretty cool. It's probably my favorite of the bunch, but 48 bucks, dude, I don't see it on these at all, so I'm gonna be calling those breaks. But let's actually just crack in this NCAA stuff, man. I really want to get talking about it with y'all, because I'm sure that's everyone else's focus of the week, just like it is mine. Starting it off, y'all did good, man. The hockey jersey is number one upvoted. Can't blame anybody for that. Really, really good designs on these jerseys. Absolutely love them. In a season where I really don't like the jerseys that much, they have brought it back. Martine Rose wall twerked on our faces with some fire jerseys, and now we're getting these NCAA ones. I can now officially say this was a very good jersey season, but which of these two is y'all's favorite? My favorite part of these jerseys is just how different the two are from each other. You got the classic UNC baby blue with the navy, just white, clean colorway. Definitely looks like a proper hockey jersey. And then on the other side, you have the crazier Syracuse camo. Really has that Supreme funk to it with the Syracuse logo that just I like it a lot, man. I don't like Syracuse that much as a school, but I have to say that is definitely one of my favorite logos out of this collection. Both of them I think are dope. I think both will do really well. I am partial to the camo, and I do think the camo is going to do better just because it has more of a streetwear look to it. At the end of the day, you cannot go wrong on either. You could probably argue the white one's more wearable. 188, not a bad retail. They definitely have a markup because it's Mitchell & Ness as well as NCAA NCAA licensing, but it's under 200. So you know what? We're not going to complain. Hockey jerseys, we all know, can hit some insane prices with Supreme. I don't think I've ever lost money on a hockey jersey from Supreme, but I've made a lot of money. I'll tell you that. I've been buying these jerseys for like 4 or 5 years at this point. Even when they used to sit on the website, your boy Boone was on the jersey game. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. Try to get both if you can. You're gonna have to go for small, medium most likely, because at this point, bigger sizes for jerseys are impossible. The reason I'm going for a slot personally is because I don't even think I'll have time to go for a jacket and jersey in the same cart. I'm gonna end up with neither. I just want to get something, man. So try to get a double cart of both. I'd go for smaller, medium. Probably one of them is gonna sell out, but you'll still be able to buy the other one. And even single carting, I think, is worth it, because if you hold on to this for some months, this is gonna end up being like a $275 to $300 jersey. It will take some time, but I feel like hockey jerseys might be the most popular jersey style from Supreme, even above football jerseys, although they're pretty neck and neck. I just think Supreme does the hockey jerseys a little less often, and these are really, really good designs. So I highly recommend these. My favorite items of the week. Moving it on, we got the stadium jacket. Not a shocker at all. Coming in at number 2, a close second to the hockey jersey. The only reason I'm putting the hockey jersey above them is because it is a more affordable price, and you kind of have the ability to get 2 of them with this jacket. I mean, you could go for 2. You could go for the camo and the black. I'm a little lower on the pink. I'm not putting school biases out here, because UNC is the #1 op. They knocked Gonzaga out of the Natty, and like, I'm never gonna be over that shit. I remember watching that game at Gonzaga, and my heart, I don't want to talk about it. The camo and the black, though, are both really good options here. I think the black is going to be the best. It's the most wearable. Georgetown logo and branding just looks so good on it. The Supreme logo they brought out is my favorite of the 3. And just overall, I think it's the most wearable jacket. Black's always a classic, but that does not discounting the camo. The camo does have the hype from being in the teaser. Sometimes that can kind of help item. It definitely had like the most attention to it out of this whole collection from the early get-go. So I think either of the 2, you can't go wrong. But again, I don't know how easy it's going to be to get bigger sizes. Maybe you could pull off a large here. XL is going to be tough, but this style jacket we have certainly seen perform from Supreme before. There was a star zip-up jacket. I was in on that jacket saying it would flip, but it ended up selling for more money than even I thought. There's also a Panther jacket. I think it was a Panther that went crazy on the market. Even a script jacket that, fun fact, I thrifted back in the day, and those even went crazy. This kind of zip-up 90s style puffer windbreaker look, a really good style for Supreme. They don't do it that often. This having the college hits on them as well. Great branding. This is just all around a really good item. Again, it might be a bit of a hold. There might be a little more first day profit with this one than the hockey jersey, but it's certainly going to fall on its price a little steeper. It will come back up though, at least if you get the right colors and right sizes. Again, I'm avoiding pink. I mean, any size honestly should do pretty good for these, but I'm in on the black one. I'm probably gonna go for a medium, but I think large would maybe fit me a bit better, because I did get a medium on the AOI jacket, and it fits me a little small, man. Kind of crushes me. So yeah, W item here, another one that you're gonna have to hold a bit, but I think these are gonna hit some crazy prices of 500 plus. Moving on though, we got the hooded sweatshirt. Not a bad one here. Should be more manageable to cop this, and it's gonna be the black colorway without question. The orange is not terrible here either. Maybe even the pink on this one. I feel like the pink hoodie definitely looks better than the zip up jacket. All 3 of these are pretty solid. I would avoid smalls, and I try to avoid mediums. Really, it's gonna be large to double XL. Double XL is gonna be impossible though, but these hoodies are really well done. Great branding. You got the school hits all around them. I just think the black one just looks so much better though. I'm really huge on that Supreme logo. I love it. I think these are gonna hit up to 250 plus. Again though, it is gonna be a hold, guys. A lot of this stuff I do see as being a bit of holds. A lot of the sports stuff Supreme does ends up being holds. If you remember that Raiders collection, it wasn't doing like crazy out the gate, and now all that stuff sells for double retail. I even have a pair of the pants, the Yankee stuff as well. It didn't really do crazy out the gate, but it always ages really well. So if you feel like you're gonna be slower this week, maybe go for the black hoodie. It is gonna be tougher though if you're single carding it. You're not gonna make as much profit margin. That's the only hoodie color though I'd risk a single card on, because otherwise it's gonna be a little, it's a little expensive, almost 200 bucks for a hoodie. Moving it on though, basketball shorts, only 2 colorways for this one. That's why I feel like this collection's so random, man. You got the camo print bouncing back and forth between Syracuse and Miami. Only certain styles have certain teams. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with it. But on these shorts, I'm like undecided which of the 2 is better, to be honest. I mean, camo shorts, like Supreme's never really done these. I can't think of a pair of basketball shorts they had with this style. So I'm gonna say the camos just because there is the camo hype for Supreme. But I mean, the UNC ones would go so nicely with some Jordans, man. Obviously MJ went to UNC. You got the UNC colorways would all perfectly match those shorts. So that's where I'm like, this is one of the only items they brought out their true UNC colorway for, which is kind of a bummer. I really wish they used just the UNC cream instead of the pink personally, because I think it looks so much cleaner. But yeah, I do like both pairs of shorts, but at 148 and it being winter, I'm out. I think there's better items to go for, but I wouldn't be surprised at these age as well. It's gonna take them longer though. Shorts are definitely always a longer hold. And then finally we got the beanie, 48 bucks. You kind of know what you're getting out of the beanie. I don't think this is gonna hit as crazy high resale prices down the line. Probably gets to like the 70s, 80s. Maybe one of these hits 90 eventually, but again, it's gonna be a hold item. I don't think any of these are necessarily bad. Y'all know which one's my favorite, man. The Georgetown's my favorite. I don't know if the camo looks as good for the beanie as some of these other items. The orange I actually kind of like here, but the pink, I feel like pink beanies are always kind of a hitter. To me, these are kind of just multi-cart items. I would certainly not single cart them, but yeah, it's gonna take them some time to age, and I don't think they're gonna get to as crazy of prices. Overall, I love this collection. I think it's dope, but let's get into the lookbook stuff, and we're gonna kind of fly through it because I really don't think it's that special. Starting it off, Mitchell & Ness Satin Varsity. It's kind of disappointing now that we know we're getting this whole NCAA collection with Mitchell & Ness, because we could have gotten some Satin Varsities with some of these schools on them as well. That would have been dope, because these Varsities I'm just not that in for. Back in the day with Supreme, I could have seen these being something special, but at this point, it's kind of a recycled item. We've seen this concept from Supreme before. 248 is not a bad retail. I mean, maybe that red one, people do love red jackets that say Supreme on them. So if I had to guess, it'd be the red. The green Sonics color is my favorite, but I'm not risking it. There's better items to invest in this week. Corduroy Camp, 58 bucks, just too expensive for me. The Corduroy Camps sometimes do get to some nice prices, but they release them so often. If I were buying these, I'd be trying to sell them as older season colors, so I'd probably get the red or the black. Moving on, Wide Whale Corduroy Snap Shirt, a nice classic. Every time Supreme does these corduroy shirts, they always sit on the website. If one of these were to sell out, it would be that cream. The cream is really nice here, but if you remember, they did those corduroy like zip ups with a script logo. Those sat forever and just bricked, so I'm out on those, even though I think it's a nice item. Small box crew neck. Nah, we don't even give a fuck about that, bro. We got this corduroy car coat. These are funky, man. This is like Sean Pablo written all over it for the leopard print. Comes with an enamel pin. What does this say on the pin? Life is one fucking thing after another. I mean, I fuck with that, bro. That's a tough ass pin. I wish, did we even get a pin this season? I feel like we didn't, or it was some mid. So that one I like a lot. This style of jacket though, it always like fits me weirdly, the sizing of it. Like it's always a little bulky. You gotta be like built to wear one of these. I don't know how Sean Pablo does it. So I'm out on them, but I do, the 368, fuck, I did not realize they were that expensive. I was gonna say they might sneaky sell out. They still could, but I don't really see profit, even though it's a dope item. I really like them a lot, just too much money. Special zip up hooded sweatshirt, really not vibing with these at all, bro. I don't know. This just did not need to exist in my opinion. Really not a fan of them myself. Same goes for these sweatpants. Harris Tweed 6-panel. I mean, the colorways aren't terrible or anything. I like this kind of darker blue one. $58 for a 6-panel. I wouldn't be shocked if some of them sell out, but it's not gonna be because of me. I ain't buying them. The Fuck Money beanie, I forgot we got these Fuck Money items coming out. The beanie, I kind of rock with, man. 40 bucks. I remember I was hyped on this beanie at the beginning of the season just because it's my favorite style from Supreme. It kind of has that like Chrome Hearts look to it. I know some of y'all fuck with. Even though Opium been in the gutters recently, bro. Like Opium been going through some things, but still a pretty cool graphic on it. I do like this graphic a ton. The white or the black for sure. The green's pretty nice too. The purple like navy color, not fucking with. I'd really go for the black or the cream here. Those could be interesting holds, man. I actually think those are pretty dope beanies. You can see people liking those a lot. Feels very in trend. If I end up taking an L on some shit and I need to like multi-cart to get the free shipping, those are going in the cart, white and black color. Probably will end up selling out. The sweater though, it's $158, which is a good price, but it's just nowhere near as good, honestly. The beanie, I think it just looks way better, but that's a good ass price for a knit sweater from Supreme. Usually they'd be taxing on them, so I'll give them benefit for that, but we're gonna definitely be skipping on the sweaters. We're just gonna pretty much close this out on these last couple ones. Drop cord sweatpants, don't care. Wait, let's take a look at the Old English here. Okay. Okay, this one's actually a pretty sick shirt, man. I was gonna say nah, like who cares about it, but I mean they have not put an oldie logo on one of these short sleeve tops in quite some time, so I'm actually kind of rocking with it. The colorways could have been way better, I will say that. The colors are really boring here, but that blue doesn't look bad. I don't know how the other colorways look, like what color the embroidery is, but not a bad personal by any means. Dragon embroidered long sleeve top, again pretty cool, but nothing I would buy. It's 98 bucks. That sand color one with the pink is kind of dope though, so that's going to do it for this full week. Let me know what you guys plan on going for. This is definitely going to be a more expensive drop, so I don't blame people that don't go for this stuff, but I think there's profit here, y'all. Really try to go for at least one hockey jersey. They're going to be tough to get. If you can get both, you're a fucking god, bro. Like, I really don't even want to try it myself. I think I have a better chance with the jacket, and I just want to cop something, so you're going to see me going for that black Georgetown jacket. I think it's doable in the medium size, man. I'm praying it is. I can't keep taking these L's on these big weeks, bro. I swear the captions are going to be dialed in, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta rush through this, man. I've been talking way too fucking long in this video. I always do this, bro. I always say like, oh, I'm gonna do a quick video today, and then it's 20 fucking minutes long. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. It's been your boy Boone. I'll see you for the live cut tomorrow, man. I'm out. Peace.